once your dog's doing really well with the sustain, sit pretty with the lure, then you're ready to add your verbal cue in. So you're going to use your verbal cue to ask your dog to perform the behavior, but first they need to build an association with the behavior they're already doing and the new cue. So all you're going to do is basically do the same thing you've been doing, but now say your cue before you start luring. So I'm going to say, Rags, sit pretty. You're up. Good job. Good girl. Rags, sit pretty. Good girl. You want to do that a few dozen times so your dog really has a strong association between that word and the behavior they're already performing. Now once your dog can do that, then you're going to work on getting rid of your lure. So less and less hand movements each time. So one of the first ways you want to do that is just by kind of speeding up your lure so your dog has to do more on their own. So I'm going to do the same thing I've been doing. I'm going to give my cue, and then I'm just going to raise my hand really fast, and she should still perform the same behavior. All right, Rags? Sit pretty. Good girl. Sit pretty. Good girl. So she wasn't really luring because her nose wasn't following my hand. She was just doing what she has been getting reinforced for doing this whole time. Now, once they're kind of at that point, then you can start getting rid of the lure even more. By instead of going to their nose enough, you're going to go kind of above their head and up. Good girl, Rags. That was good. Right? Sit pretty. Good girl. Sit pretty. Good girl. Once they can do that, then you're going to get rid of all that hand movement altogether, and you're just going to hold your hand still above their head and give you a cue. So, Rags, sit pretty. Good girl. Sit pretty. Good girl. The next step to getting rid of that lure is to get rid of the treats in your hand. So instead of putting your hand above their head with a treat in it, you're just going to go in with an empty hand and then give your cue. So, Rags, sit pretty. Good girl. Good girl. And then as you're doing that, you can kind of form your hand signal into what you want it to look like. So for Rags, her cue for sit pretty is just a fist. So I'm going to start making a fist above her head, and that way she'll start recognizing that as this hand signal to sit pretty. Rags, sit pretty. Good girl. Good girl. Sit pretty. Good girl. Good girl.